Hi, I am Tara Babcock for Zoomin.tv Games, and I am here with Craig Sullivan, the creative director at Ghost Games. How are you doing today?
I'm very good. Did you enjoy the demo we just did?
I really enjoyed it, actually, but mostly for a racing game, I need to know how it feels before I actually know if I like it or not. So I didn't get to play it, which is kind of sad.
We can bump you to the front of the queue outside and make sure you play. That's okay.
Oh, really? Thank you for the offer. Let's jump into the interview real quick. So what is it that makes Rivals separate from all of the other Need for Speed titles previously?
So it's the big feature we're really going for is that we're embracing next generation, which is connected, and we're really going for a system we call All Drive, which allows you to seamlessly play with your friends at any time. It destroys the line between single player and multiplayer, and as you've just seen with people playing, it creates a whole new experience that people haven't had in a Need for Speed game before.
Exactly. So in regards to next generation, is that like the biggest thing you think is the main reason why you need the next gen for this kind of game? Or is there any kind of other amazing benefits that you get from the next gen hardware?
There's lots of cool stuff. I mean, the graphics are obviously a very big step up. You know, the visuals are amazing. We're using Frostbite 3, which Battlefield are also using, and a lot of other EA games. So the weather effects in the game are something that you haven't really seen in a driving game before, and they really change the way that you play. And then obviously we have the share function on videos on next gen, which is really cool. So you can share your best moments with your friends in the chaos that All Drive creates. So there's lots of other stuff. I mean, there's some that we can't really go into details on now, but there's lots of cool stuff. We're really excited about next gen.
Awesome, you're actually answering some of my questions before I ask them. I was going to ask you about the share features on the Xbox and the PS and all of that. So, my next question is going to be, what exactly do you guys do in order to make the cop side of it as badass as the racer side? Because, you know, cops are kind of, you know, a little bit duller than the criminals in most games.
Well, the cops in this game are not driving, you know, Crown Vics and driving around busting people for going 56 in a 55 mile an hour zone, right? So they're driving high-end Agueras that do 240 miles an hour, and they're tearing around, smashing races off the road. So it's very much a Need for Speed cop experience when you play as a cop. Yes, there are cool things to do with, you know, chasing people down and using different pieces of pursuit tech like spike strips and EMPs and calling in roadblocks and helicopters. You know, that's not your average day for, I imagine, an LAPD cop. So we have a very different spin on it. It's very cool.
Interesting. Do you guys have any caltrops in the game? I just need to know.
Caltrops, that's spike strips, right?
The little like spike thingies that like fall out. Yeah, exactly.
We did actually look at that. They're not in today. We might be able to talk about that later. So yes.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to divulge for us at Zoomin Games?
I can tell you the launch date. That's a good thing, isn't it? So,
please do.
It's on November the 19th. Need for Speed Rivals will be released on 360, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC, and then on these shiny new consoles sometime later in the year.
Okay, so it is going to be on the next gen for sure.
Absolutely. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Well, there you have it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And wave to the camera. Bye.
My rival.